losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? I'm slowly getting better. Oh dear. Hey King of Snurgle. Hey, I am Kai. Much love. Been up almost 20 hours. Wow. Yeah, go get some rest. I am Kai. Out to lunch. How you doing? David, how you doing? Luna, how you doing? Who else have we got here? Out to lunch. Beckham USA, how you doing? Shannon, how you doing? Who else have we got in here? Faith, how you doing? George, how you doing? And Carl, how you doing? Hey, Alex, how you going? What else? Who else? MM, how you going? I'm just trying to make sure I say hello to everyone. Rails G, how you going? Carol, how you going? Okay, there's a bit of news going on right now. And I just want to clear up that yesterday's video is just something I'm interested in, okay? So don't come at me. I just find it interesting to follow along. I'm just interested, that's all. But yeah, there's a lot of news going on. The Queen has passed away and Queen protects the King. Here we go. From now till the end of the year, I'm going to say hold on to your hat, really, and just be prepared for anything. Yeah, because it is going to be King Charles. And I believe he's in with the Great Reset and all that. Not only that, hang on, wasn't his best mate Savile? Interesting that, isn't it? Not only that, he's got a brother that's questionable too. Okay, let's see what happens, because this is going to get interesting. And everything they're doing is not working anyway. But for those who don't know, they're between now and the end of the year, there could be something that scares the absolute crap out of everyone on this planet, okay? So just be aware and just know, just pray and try not to freak out on it, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. I believe a lot of us still have a lot of awakening to do, including myself. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm going to go onto the news first before reading comments. So I want to share my screen with you guys, because the only way I can do this is sharing the screen. There's going to be things I can't say. Is that working? Hang on a sec. I've got to go back and make sure it's working. Nope. Remove that. No, add that. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's go over to here. I've shared some things that are I don't know who this is. Mr. Gravoni. There you go, Mr. Gravoni. So I can smoke crack, set a Democrat's house on fire, react to it with anger by stabbing him to death, kidnap his wife, run away with all his money, tell the police I'm going to kill them if they pursue me, and if I'm eventually apprehended, I wouldn't be detained. Is that right? Because this is Illinois non-detainable offences beginning January 1st, 2023. So non-detainable offences is aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide, intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, and threatening a public official? Wow. Okay, I don't know if this is true, but if that's true, oh my goodness. Look, it might be a joke, but really at this point, would you put it past them? Because look at New York and California. It's getting out of control with violence and stuff like that, I believe. Ryan Knight said, I'm tired of this narrative that Democrats are saving democracy from Republicans because it's not true. Democrats do not believe in democracy. They are one half of the corporate oligarchy and the far more sinister half as they pose as our ally right before stabbing us in the back. I believe that Democrats care about democracy when they stop suing to kick the Green Party off the ballot. What's this? Okay, I don't know where this guy's coming from, but the Green Party? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Oh, he's a socialist. There you go. But even he is sick of the narrative the Democrats are spinning. So I found that interesting. Libs of Facebook. Wow. Okay, we've got a new one. Democrat official arrested after fatal stabbing of investigative journalist who accused him of corruption. So this is what the Democrats do, okay, when they're accused of corruption. We know that from Hillary Clinton. MSM refusing to mention the party affiliation. Okay. So this guy was reporting on this guy. Look at the crazy eyes. Woohoo. Okay. He's got those crazy eyes. Okay, let me just look at him. Ooh. A Clark County, Nevada Democrat official was arrested on Wednesday evening on suspicion of murdering Las Vegas Journal-Review investigative reporter Jeff German after a series of reports exposing corruption. Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis was booked in Clark County Detention Center for suspicion of murder after German, 69 years old, was found dead outside his home with multiple stab wounds last Saturday. Tellis is facing murder charge. Did I get the wrong way round there? I don't know. Which one's which? Okay, anyway, because he's 69 years old. Tellis is facing murder charges and is due in court on Thursday. Authorities allege Tellis, whom German had recently run investigative reports exposing corruption, had self-inflicted stab wounds when authorities arrested him following a standoff with SWAT at his home. Okay, because I was wondering why he was taken away on a stretcher when he was arrested. The Review-Journal reports the stunning development came a day after Las Vegas police asked for the public's help in identifying a suspect in the case. And you should have seen what he was dressed in. It looked weird. It looked like a little old lady, actually. An early morning search of Tellis' home on Wednesday provided the first indication the Friday killing might be related to German's work exposing public wrongdoing. The investigative reporter was pursuing a potential follow-up story about Tellis in the weeks before he was killed. German spent months reporting on the turmoil surrounding Tellis' oversight of the public administrator's office. The 45-year-old Democrat lost his re-election bid in the primary after German's findings were published. German also had recently filed public record requests for emails and texts between Tellis and 3 other county officials: Assistant Public Administrator Rita Reed, Estate Coordinator Roberta Lee Kennett, and Consultant Michael Murphy. Lee Kennett was identified in previous stories as a subordinate staffer allegedly involved in an inappropriate relationship with Tellis. And when he arrived at his home, he arrived in like, oh, hang on, sorry, I'm going to turn the volume down. Okay, he arrived in this like biosuit thing, which was weird. Okay, and they're just yelling questions at him and he's not answering. And then there's a lot of, see this, what's he dressed in and why? In a white bodysuit. It's like a, biosuit. Police, sources say police took his clothes while questioning him. The investigator found bloody items inside the home. Telus 45, a career attorney who ran for office as Democrat, had denied the accusations and repeatedly lashed out. I did get them the wrong way around, I think. This is the politician. This is the guy reporting on him. Sorry, I said he had crazy eyes. Maybe he's just excited. I don't know. Poor bloke. Okay. He denied the accusations, repeatedly lashed out at the reporter investigating his conduct, called German a bully on Twitter. That's what they all say. And writing that a request for comment has a veiled threat. On his campaign website, Telus had added a section he labelled The Truth, where he denied accusations staff members had made against him and criticised German and the Review Journal. Okay. So that's pretty much what's going on there. But we know that, they do this. As I said, look at the Clintons. The Persistence says Democrat Robert Telus, the Clark County Public... Yeah, okay, I just read that. Democrats are now silencing their opposition, literally. Yep. They've been doing it for a long time, guys. Who's this? Yeah, sure. Okay, he's saying that. Okay, and then we've got, do you know this man here? Podesta, the molester, was brought into the White House for, 1, he buried the bodies, so it's up to him to keep them buried. 2, he will oversee payback payments via climate change budgeting. I hope my voice is going up and down so much that the algorithms are not picking anything up. 3, it's in his best interest to serve as cleanup crew for Biden's blunders. Does anyone remember the emails? Do you know who Marina Abramovic is? Or Abramovic? Yeah, spirit cooking dinner. Yeah. You need to go back a bit to understand that. It's got to do with, I did a video with Hollywood attending weird dinner parties and weird masks and things. It's got to do with that, okay? Okay, this one, John Cardillo said, creepy John Podesta gets a cushy White House gig in the heels of his creepy brother Tony making millions off China and the Ukraine. I'm saying it that way for a reason. Biden is the most corrupt administration in history. I think we all know that. FJB and the rest, good on you. Who's the real John Podesta? Yes, the spirit cooking. I think that's Marina's body with John Podesta's head put on top, by the way. Why did Andrew Breitbart allege? Anyone remember the pizza thing? Yeah. It's all got to do with each other, believe me. It'll all come together. And this guy's just been made, House Advisor for Clean Energy. Okay. Creep. Occupy Democrat. Okay. I just went through, I searched the name and I just went through and I shared even people that I don't agree with, okay? Breaking, John P. to serve as senior White House advisor for clean energy. He and Biden should meet up for some spirit cooking and pizza for old time's sake. So you've got people on both sides here who kind of are awakening to this. The next one I can't, I don't know if I can show this. Jake Shields said yesterday I saw someone post part of, the Podesta's art collection, decided to see what else he had. Totally normal to have this kind of stuff and shameful for the people who call him, they're being sarcastic, okay? This is art, okay? No, okay? This is what they call art. Now, I've gone through all this before and I don't know, you can't show that. No. I'll get kicked for, I'm going to do a separate Rumble video for all this stuff I can't show here. We are, oh, hang on. Okay, name is Spartacus. I'm going to say it that way. Pedest is just a pawn. If you go down this route investigating institutional pedos, you'll inevitably trace it to bloodline families. It's not just one or two people. The entire power structure is compromised from top to bottom. I don't know. Was this photoshopped? Jake Shields said, after seeing Podesta's art, I decided to read his leaked emails. It's a rabbit hole I wish I never went down. Oh, I think a lot of us can say that. But in a way, it's needed because you need to know what's going on. I'm not saying they are guilty of anything, but the emails should at least warrant an investigation. But I guess the FBI is too busy hunting down January 6 people. Okay. Jake Shields said, is this a real or fake tweet from 2011? It's Breitbart. Remember Andrew Breitbart? He's also passed away. Clinton sided, maybe, I don't know. Sorry, guys, I'm going to cough. Hang on one sec. Okay, how prog guru John P. isn't a household name as a world-class underage sex slave cover upper defending unspeakable dregs escapes me. So was that real? And then he probably passed after that, I'd say. I don't think I can show the next one either. Well, let's go real quick. It's heinous, and if you talk about it, the normies can't bear it. I understand why, but this is child trafficking abuse, and it needs to be exposed. It gets worse. Ask why they wear red shoes. These are supposed to be made from human, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And Biden knows all about him and hired him, says a lot. I believe the ones that are up high right now are the most controlled by this type of thing. Okay, and Stephen Crowder did something funny. She's So High, Nancy Pelosi parody. So you know that song, oh God, if I try and sing it, my voice is going to crack. You know that she's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. Yeah, well, he does a parody to that, and it's Nancy Pelosi, she's so high, as in she's drunk, okay? So there's that. What else have we got? Oh, I forgot to, thank you, Astrid. I forgot to mention a buy me a coffee. Thank you very much. London Bridge has fallen, codename Queen. Now, I've got other stuff to talk about here. Hang on one sec, guys. Let me get back to here. Okay. So we've got, okay, the DOJ and FBI are leaking info to the Washington Post. Have you ever heard of the wrap-up smear? Go and check out wrap-up smear Nancy Pelosi and listen to her describe it, because they leak stuff to the media. And then they go and, like, they make the FBI and official things investigate what has been leaked to the media, but they did in the first place to smear someone. So there's that. With them saying about Trump nuclear info, I believe they're trying to get ahead of a story there, but it's not going to work anyway, and I don't think it is working. And in fact, there's been a special, special person that they've actually allowed Trump to have someone who is non-partisan investigating all this. And has anyone ever heard, as in regards to Podestas, has anyone ever heard of the Humpty Dumpty Institute? I wanted to have a look at that. One sec, guys. I'm just going to do a little quick search here. Humpty Dumpty Institute. Anyone who used to watch I Am Free TV, she's up on Rumble now. Because this Humpty Dumpty Institute, okay, is run by John Podesta and Epstein didn't kill himself, his brother. Congressional staff delegation to Kazakhstan. What? HDI, the Humpty Dumpty Institute. The HDI organises congressional delegation to the Republic of Kazakhstan, August 27th, September the 3rd, 2022. HDI's Culinary Diplomacy Envoy and James Beard Foundation awardee travels to Bahrain and Oman. Culinary Diplomacy Envoy. Hopefully they're not eating people. Culinary. Yeah, I don't trust them. The Humpty Dumpty Institute works around the world to inform and foster dialogue amongst critical stakeholders on key global issues. We do this through our programs with the US Congress and the United Nations, engaging young people, supporting cultural diplomacy, and working on humanitarian programs. The HDI is committed to supporting cultural diplomacy to promote dialogue. We collaborate with US embassies and consulates to bring American culture to countries worldwide. I don't think they're talking about the normal American culture. I think they're talking about something else. Let me just have a look. They discuss African American cuisine, the influence it's had on American culture. Why do I think this is actually like Soylent Green? I just do. I don't know. Because there's Culinary Diplomacy Envoy. There's a cultural one, but this was culinary. Why would they have that? The rest of it's cultural diplomacy. Pop, classical, fusion, quartet. But anyway, yeah, they run a whole lot of stuff, this Humpty Dumpty Institute. And it's owned by, someone did a dig on that on YouTube. News and digs, the Epstein Humpty Dumpty Institute. I think I'm going to have to do some deeper digs on that. I just heard You Are Free TV mention it the other day. It's a non-profit organisation established in 1998 and headquartered in New York City, creates innovative public-private partnerships addressing complex international problems around the... Oh, it's another one of those bloody think tank things. And venture philanthropists. Is Bill Gates part of this? And business leaders who are interested in foreign policy issues support the Institute. It's a global agenda again. Through its expanding business and government network, HDI develops innovative partnerships by turning good ideas into operational programs and providing creative content, intellectual capacity, critical venture capital, and marketing expertise. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Telling people how to work the system, probably. So, yeah, there you go. So that's what's going on right now. And, yeah, apart from, I believe, the Queen's was a marker. Hang on. I've got another thing to search over here. Queen protects the king. Objective end, checkmate king. Do you attack the king at the beginning of the game? Do you attack and remove pawns first? Do you attack and remove bishops, rooks, knights next? Do you attack and remove queen mid to end? Is the game being played public or private? Do emotions affect critical thinking? Add important king control pieces. Eliminate rogue elements. Add, how do you set the stage? Public opinion, optics. Okay, what else have we got with queen in it? Worth remembering, think chess. Do you attack the king at the beginning or middle to end? Queen protects the king. Oh, this was interesting. I'm British and I've been on the Mr. T train for about a year and a half. Like most people, when I first heard DT was running for president, I was very skeptical. So was I. But then something magical happened. I watched one of his rallies and I saw the look in his eye, the words in his tongue. He spoke about draining the swamp and didn't care for politically correct nonsense that is killing society. He bellowed words of America first, and it was glorious. That at the moment that 100% solidified in my mind that DJT was legit was at a New York dinner where he and Hillary had to make a speech in front of the elite. I remember Mr. T insulting them to their face. The look on their faces was something I remember that. I will never forget. He has had the MSM attacking him 24/7, still stands strong. Immigration was down, black unemployment was down, Hispanic too, and let's not forget the value of the US dollar was skyrocketing at the time that he was in. I think that Mr. T is the greatest person to have walked this earth, and so are persons like the board who've been working in the shadows for the good of all. Godspeed, everyone. On a side note, any chance after the USA has been drained, can you maybe sort out the UK? We're hurting bigly. And in response, they said, May is neutralised, MI6 SIS undergoing house cleaning. Queen and monarch seeking shelter. Patience. These people are stupid. I do think this was a marker. It's the beginning. Okay, I did hear on, I think it was X22, where he said that they may have made, Mr. T may have made a deal with the Queen to not start until she was off, gone. Who is the Queen of England? How long has she been in power? With power comes corruption. What happened to Diana? What did she find out? Why was she running? Who did she entrust to help her flee? What was the cover? Why is this relevant? Why now? Old? Connection? News? Bad actor? London mayor? Background? Affiliation? Connection to Queen? British MI6 agents? Dead? Dead, really? When? How? What was reported? What really happened? Why is this relevant? Okay, did some MI6 people pass away around the time of Diana passing? What really happened? Why is this relevant? Wealth, corruption, secret society, evil, Germany, Merkel, migrants. Why are migrants important? Assets. What are assets? Define assets. What, like Ray-Apps? Is that type of assets they mean? Assets as in fighting age men, because most of them are, that are coming in at most countries. They're fighting age young men. Are they assets? Why are migrants so important? Okay, yep, I read that. It says it over and over again. Operations. And then it says Satan. And then it says who follows. What political leaders worship Satan? What does an upside-down cross represent? Who wears one openly? Why? Who is she connected to? Why is this relevant? Spirit cooking? What does spirit cooking represent? Cult? What is a cult? Who is worshipped? Why is this relevant? Snow White, Godfather 3, Speed. So if you can work out what they mean, but I do think it's a sign. So, okay, let's go to the comments now. I think that's about all I can read. I've got Vicks all over my chest, so hopefully I'm not coughing as much. And what have we got? Let's go down a little bit. Shannon said, yeah, exactly. Yep. Well, I know Charles, that was the Queen's husband that said that, wasn't it? He wanted to come back as a virus. That was, what's his name? Lord Mountbatten or whatever. No, was it? I can't remember his bloody name. The Queen's husband, right? He wanted to come back as a virus when he died. But yeah, I think King Charles now. Great. I think it's going to I think that the Queen passing away is going to be the end of the royal family. I don't think anyone's going to accept Charles. Luna said, King, that's me. No wig, no mask, just some makeup. Everyone's saying hello. King said, Luna, in that case, I bow before your natural radiated beauty. Which country are you in? Luna said, Australia. Hey, Faith, how you doing? Hey, George. Hey, Carl. King said, wow, it started and Alex isn't here. She must have caught another bad case of the... No, she did turn up. There she is there. Okay. I'm way back in the comments, guys. I'm sorry. Hi, MM. How you doing? Out to lunch shooting in Memphis, Tennessee. They were riding around looking for whites to shoot. That's why I said, like, be on guard and just be prepared to protect yourself. That's all. That's why I always said to anyone in the US, you need to arms, seriously, just to protect yourself. You don't need to go looking for trouble. It's going to come to your door. Yeah, that's awful. Luna, that makes sense. It must be all that sunshine and a diet rich in kangaroos that does it then. I don't know about anyone else, but I haven't tried kangaroo. G'day, Rails. How you doing? Carol and everybody. Hang on, I'll get past all the hellos. Oh, dear. Unfortunately, it already is King Charles the Turd. And King Snurgles, which is right, as the Irish would pronounce it, King Charles the Turd. Yeah. In some parts of Ireland, they would. Damn, you beat me to it, Alex. Out to lunch, said, Heaven sent a hi, you look superb. Oh, thank you. I think I don't know. I'm getting better. That's all I can say. I feel better. I'm getting better. So, yeah. Shannon says, Savile is illegitimate child of the royal. It wouldn't surprise me, because why was he so close to them? And, oh, I nearly popped my glass out of my glasses. And he was the go-between between Charles and Diana, wasn't he? Like, I think he creeped her out too. She didn't like it. Alex said, I think they should all abdicate now she's gone. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to accept the new royal family with King Charles. Hey, Wheezy, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Danny Richards, new member. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate everyone who's in there and who's a member. And I haven't uploaded for a little bit, but there's something coming. Just hang in there. George said, as King Charles can't talk about his political beliefs, even though we know he's part of it. Exactly. He is part of that. He has been banging on about climate, the weather, for a long time. And, yeah, I'm sure he wants us to eat bugs and all that as well. Hey, Missy T, how you doing? And don't forget, because they said that if they work with them and do what they're supposed to do, right, with the good guys, if the bad guys work with them, that they would be let off with their reputations intact. And I think that's what they just did with her, trying to, because some of us know more than that, and it's up to everyone if they want to know or not to look into it. So, but the Queen's been accused of a few things, but like, I'm not here or there, whatever, she's gone now. So, but people should know, honestly. Alex said, I found out yesterday that apparently in the Queen coronation agreement that on her 50th anniversary, she was supposed to share her wealth and would have amounted to £58,000 20 years ago. Yes, well, they never followed the rules, and even if she wasn't corrupt in the beginning, by the end, because power does. People just seem to want more and more power when they get it, you know? So Alex said, not sure how true that is, but for some reason never happened. Isn't a jubilee supposed to be every 50 years and everyone's forgiven their debts and everything? That's what I thought. That's what the jubilee used to be. Everyone was forgiven their debts every 50 years, and I don't know about given money, but I know they were forgiven their debts. Everyone's saying hello. Hey, Scat Back too. How you doing? I hope I'm feeling better. I am. I'm still coughing a little bit. Still got a bit of a croaky voice, but I'm improving a lot because I've been hammering the vitamin C. I've been making sure I take all the other D, zinc, everything twice a day. But the C is 3 or 4 times a day. Okay, everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Scatpack says, oops, sorry for all caps. No, that's all right. No worries. I know you're not yelling at me. Okay. Shannon said, yeah, but honk your horn or make a mean tweet or heaven forbid dead name someone or not use the correct pronouns, lol. Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't care what side anyone's on. If there's something I agree with, I will share it. Do you know what I mean? Like the Occupy Democrats. I don't agree with them on a lot of stuff. But with the Podesta stuff, right, I will share it because I agree with them. So, and it needs to happen so we all come together. We need to agree on something. Do you know what I mean? The left and the right. We can't just go on divided like this. We need to start agreeing on, even if it's the little, well, that's a big thing. You know what I mean? For them to know that, well, there you go. But yeah, I agree. David said, nope, missed it. What did you miss? Hey, Danny, how you going? Lost my login for Liam. Oh, okay. Thank you, Liam. Good on you. God love you. Weezy said, hope everyone is doing rather exquisite. I am today. I'm better than I have been in 2 weeks. Scatpack said their world is crumbling. Have no fear. Exactly. So they're fighting for their life. You know that, don't you? So they're going to chuck everything they've got. Yeah, have no fear, though. And just make sure you can protect yourself, though. Alex said, yeah, who wants Jimmy Savile's best mate being king? They're all there for a reason. And there's a lot of lawsuits going on. There's a RICO, was it the RICO with Hillary and Mr. T? There is, Bannon was arrested. And if anyone's seen what he said when he was being arrested, that was, go, mate, go. You tell him. But yeah, it's all failing on them. So King Snowball said Alex shared it out with who I'm sure owning most of the world would have added up to more than that even 20 years ago. David said, I am out. George said, I'm good, thanks, Weezy. How are you, mate? Alex said, yeah, probably King. Look at all the hidden wealth. King said, Alex, I'm sure it's making a lot of those currently pushing for pedos to be legal very happy. Missy T said, you sound much better, Hev. Yep, and I've got Vicks all over me, so I smell like Vicks. It's a nice smell. Weezy said, I'm good, ready for some, what is that, wine? I hope I'm saying correctly this time. Alex said, I think that should happen now and we're all given a chance to live comfortably. Hey, Star Child, how you going? Okay. Alex said, I mean, goodness knows how much money it is going to cost to change all the post mail boxes and goodness knows what else. The royal stamp on it. Oh, yeah. They may not get rid of it completely. but they may be just like a background thing in the end. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm also hearing that there's a solar flare coming and we're all going to have to go underground. Okay, let's see. Missy T said, my favourite UB40 song, George. George said, I love UB40, Missy. Missy T said, forensic suit. Yeah, the all-white suit that he had on, yeah. Hey, Sherry, how you going?
Not too shabby. Thanks for asking.
Not too shabby today. Alex said, public being slammed with more unnecessary payouts for the royals. Oh, yeah. Now the funeral's going to cost a fortune. And the public will pay for that. And hey, us in Australia, we're a Commonwealth country. We'll probably throw money over there too, you know. I don't know. David said, weird. Out to lunch said, Tibex, is that the word? Tibex? King Snurgle said, Alex, problem is with Charles Turdy boy now being carrying along with being descendant from, oh yeah, Vlad the Impaler. He said on a film clip that he was related to Vlad the Impaler. Is that the person you want king? I don't know. Not that the relation really, you know, but still he was proud of that, which I wouldn't be. King Snurgle said his idea of living comfortably will be any condition that doesn't include a huge spike rammed up the rear and protruding through the head and neck. Missy T said he's a creep. Alex said Charlie Farley's been rubbing his hands waiting for this day all his life. God help us all. He's a weird little man. Never liked him. I liked Diana, but I didn't like him. Deb said hello from South Australia. How you going, Deb? Out to lunch said peel 5-gallon bucket of pears to make pear preserves. Will make 4 quarts when canned. Oh, I've still got to do that. Everyone's saying, hey, hello. Yeah, Missy T, Illuminati, yep. Missy T said sex offender, yeah. Shannon said Maria Abramovic is the dingo that took my baby. Yes, she was there. She was not like, she was in Australia. Were they out probably doing something? Who knows? But Lindy Chamberlain had her baby stolen by a dingo, they said. I don't know. Was there more to that? Because wasn't her husband like well off as well? There was something, I don't know. Maybe they just used those people. George said weirdo. King said, Alex, yep, Charles is overjoyed. He no longer has to wait second or third place for his bite of those lovely... Oh, yep. I won't say that. I won't finish the sentence, but you can read it. Howdy, David. How you going? West Oz in the house. What, Shannon? Was she the mother? I remember hearing about that story years ago. The dingo ate my baby. Yeah, that one. No, the mother was Lindy Chamberlain. I don't know. The story now is very, knowing what you know what I mean? And then Maria Abramovic being in the area somewhere. Who knows? Missy T said, Google his online art. Yes, if you Google Podesta's online art, you will see what I'm talking about. They have a statue of, was it Ed Gein's victim? Oh, I can't remember who it was. One of the victims of a serial killer who was bent over backwards, kind of like, you know, and they've got that in bronze or something hanging from their house, their roof. They're weirdos. Their art is sick. No one would have that art in their home. If you Google his online art and go to images, right? And then tell me if you'd have any of that stuff in your home. I bet you wouldn't. Exactly, Misty T. Yep. They all are, yeah. And they're the top people at the moment. The inmates are running the asylum, seriously, badly. Shanna said, just gotta go to the pet shop and pay for some kitten supplies. Being a temporary cat lady is hard work. Don't know how Alex does it. Oh, good on you, Shannon. I've seen the little videos of the kitties. They're tiny. They're little babies. Missy T said they run the world. They do at the moment, yeah. Hey, Robin, how you going? Face said disgusting whack jobs, all of them. Yep. Hey, Robin. Missy T, Mr. T, another one. What do you mean, another? Darren Booker. How you going, Darren? Alex said, I wouldn't change it for the world, Shannon. Oh, Darlene. Hi. I'm missing comments again because I'm on bloody StreamYard. Sorry, guys. How you going, Darlene? Anyone who I'm missing, I'm so sorry. I can't make this show me all of the chat. It only shows me the top chat. Alex said they can be little buggers at times, but makes them all the more entertaining. Yes, they do. King Snurgle said you need to be a certain type of crazy to have cats. Alex has it in spades. Oh. And where's he put a box up? What happened there? Shannon said no, it was the same as the Madeline McCann thing with the Podestas. Same kind of deal back in the 80s. Zaria Chamberlain was the baby's name. Yeah, Zaria Chamberlain was the baby. There's all these little boxes coming up. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on StreamYard, but I can't say what they are. Alex said, no more crazy than you, King. Darren said, I knew London Bridge was falling, but it's still hit by the passing. Darren said, now the 10 days. Yeah, well, people are starting to, they're saying that was D-Day. D1, D2, D3, D4, up to 10. Or 10? Yeah, 10. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, I'll say that. King Snurgle said, oh, no, Alex, compared with me, you are only slightly certifiable. Me, I'm the full asylum. Aren't we all? You got to be to look into this. No, I'm kidding. Everyone's going to have to do it. Sorry, guys, I just snorted. I'm going to have to blow my nose. One sec, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Actually, where's my tissues? I just want to make sure. I always get paranoid. Okay. Alex said, yeah, it was a bit of a shock, Darren. Then I just thought, oh, far out. Charlie Turd now running the show. WEF fanatic. Exactly. Out to lunch, said King, I really have papers of being crazy. Oh, I'm going to cough again. Oh, at least it's moving. It's still not coming up, but it's moving. Darren said, it may be good that Charles is king. He has to cut ties to his organisations. Feels like my nose is running. Sorry, guys. Thought I was doing all right. Luna said, sorry, had to go help my little ones. That's okay, Luna. Alex said, welcome to the party. Shannon said, it's a tactic. Out to lunch said, but I believe it's because I'm seeing what is going on. Yeah, that makes you feel crazy when you see what's happening, when you really see it, when you do research into it and you go, whoa, we're in trouble. George said, watched a video of the Queen and Paddington Bear brought a tear to my eye, and I'm not a royalist. King Snurgle said, out to lunch, being in the USA, that doesn't really count, though. They'll call you crazy just for not swallowing their entire land of the free BS. Alex said, and what's with renaming it Operation Unicorn? Is that because she passed away in Scotland? Because I thought it was Operation London Bridge. Yes. Yes, if she passed away in Scotland, it was called Operation Unicorn. Yep. Yep, there you go. Welcome back, Luna. King Snurgle set out to lunch. In the UK, you have to kill an entire bus stop full of people with a blunt shovel at least 3 times to get certified as slightly troubled. They need to build asylums again. And the people in charge need to be the first ones locked in there, I'm telling you. Out to lunch, said London Bridge is when she gets home, I think. Unicorn is if she isn't home. Alex said, I saw it but didn't get a chance to look into it. I did quickly, yeah. I did. Someone mentioned it and I went and had a look to see what it was, yeah. Geoloff said, my notification came in 18 minutes late, but I'm here. Hello, love. Hello, everyone. Love and peace to all. You too, Geoloft. Darren said, I hadn't heard it as Operation Unicorn, although I was wondering what the unicorn symbol was about. Hey, Meg, how you going? Nice to catch you live. Good to see you. Alex said, yeah, unicorn was the new one on me yesterday. Yeah. Everyone's saying hello. Darren said, so the lion is England and the unicorn is Scotland, maybe? Rail said, George, it brought a tear to my eye as well, knowing what she was about to do with that bear leading a poor child away to God knows where. What did she do for the world? Poverty and homelessness. Yeah, well, it warps people. The power warps people's minds, I think. Wyatt, how you going, Wyatt? Good to see you. David said, the unicorn represents the people. That's why it's chained on the royal coat of arms. Ooh. Alex said, why a unicorn, though? A mythical beast. Hey, Simone, how you going? Glad you're better, and hello, everyone. Darren said, poverty and homelessness shouldn't be blamed on the governments. The Queen wouldn't intervene with democratic affairs. King Snurgle said, nah, unicorn represents the complete fantasies that these professional scroungers were paying any taxes. Operation Pixies and Fairies was suggested, but someone said that was being a little obvious. Darren said, thanks, David. That makes sense now. Rail said, okay, Darren, fair enough, but what has she done for the people? I do not know. I honestly don't know either what she's done for anyone. I know they've done a lot for themselves, but what about everyone else, you know? Shannon said, African-American cuisine is walnut sauce. It's best from... Yeah, that's why I was wondering if that's why they were over there talking about cuisine. They need to be stopped, these people. Alex said, I just looked it up and didn't realise it was a symbol of Scottish royalty. And NC Girls said, hey, Hev, are you crying over the royal lizard's death? No, I've got the flu. I'm not crying over anyone, no. Rudy says 6:27 p.m. in Houston, Texas. How you going, Rudy? Low noise Jason Skills says, I like the new Nerd King. What's Loft Type 43? Out to lunch today. NC, she isn't crying over... No. NC said, I saw pics today of Diana with the boy's real father. Wow, William really favours his real dad, a former driver. Yeah, we remember hearing about all that. Rumours and things that could be true. King Snurgle said, Alex, the original symbol of Scottish royalty was the griffin. When the Germans took the monarchy, they got rid of that and replaced it with the unicorn, telling us it was all fantasy. King Snurgle said they have to tell us everything, remember? Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. Geoloff said, I can understand the culinary angel. It's been said the way to a man's heart is via his stomach. I have a family member who learned her spycraft from Julia Child, one of the best in the business. Wow. Low Noise said, is this the Da Vinci Code? No. It's a board that you're not allowed to talk about. Yeah, that's what it is. If you say if you say the name of it here on YouTube, you might get in trouble. 17th letter of the alphabet, David said, wish I wasn't so forked up at the moment. I hope you're not too forked up. Hope you're doing all right, David. Seriously, yeah. Low noise Jason Skills says Venom has gotten closer to the throne. Yep. Alex said that's interesting, King. I do think they all need to step down now. Yep. Yeah, I hope you're okay, David. NC said, hope you're feeling better. Thank you. David said, all is well in Eastern Maine. King Snowball said, low noise, Jason. It can be if you want it to be. If you take some soap flakes, it can be anything that enters your mind. What? Don't take soap flakes. Darren said, Sturgeon thinks herself a queen, so a unicorn is fitting. NC Girl said, Philip, that's who it was. Yeah, Prince Philip was the one who said he wanted to come back as a virus. George said, I've always said that when the Queen passes away, the royal family should be abolished. Alex said, sorry, not feeling well again, David. Yeah, I hope you get better. Beckham said, great news report. Jill said, the only way to save the monarchy is to pass Charles and give it to William and Kate. Oh, I don't know. I don't think any of them should. I don't know. But even if Charles is up there, I don't think he's going to be there for long. I really don't think it's going to last long. So, yeah, I'm just not up for I don't know. I just don't see the need for a monarchy. David said, I'm fine, lying. Oh, God love you. David said, Charlie's ears look nothing like they used to. George said, that's not happening, Jill. Darren said he will become King Charles III, but Charles has an unfortunate name for a king. I am Kai said, looks like a 24 plus for me, but cannot sleep. Oh, you poor thing, I am Kai. Darren said the last odd number, Charles lost his head. Oh, there you go. Pat Ryan, you got this, Hev? Hi, Hev. How you going, Pat? I am Kai said, much love, guys. Miss Queen Elizabeth yet? Elizabeth yet? Alex said, yeah, Savile was heavily involved with the royals. Yeah. And King Charles and him were good mates, as far as I know. NC said King Charles and his former mistress, the Rottweiler. Oh, I didn't like her. Camilla? Camilla? I never liked her. Alex said, hey, Pat. GLF said, I had a vision in slumber a while back where Charles was only the crown 3 years. The people were just getting settled in with him as king. Camilla made a play to be made queen. Well, she better not. Not her. No. I don't care. Out to lunch said China Joe needs to be on a postage stamp Trader of America series. Traders of America series. David Morgan said Charles too lost his head. Ooh, interesting. Wonder what Charles III is going to go through. King Sturgill said, I've mentioned Savile here before. The Saviles were given that name in recognition of being the illegitimate offspring of the Earl of Scarborough, an earl being a brother of a king or queen. Oh, okay. NC Girl said, I saw that World Court convicted the Queen back in 2014, crimes against humanity. She was wanted in Canada, apparently, for children that went disappeared. Don't know. Allegedly. Okay, I've got to say allegedly. Out to lunch said royals were the original inbreeders. Yeah, they do. They all do. The whole elite do with each other. King Snowball said being descendant from the Georgian kings is a big thing for our German monarchy. Boris Johnson is a descendant of King George II. They all accept each other in that Germanic line like the USA presidents. I heard something weird today, that possibly Bush Sr. and the Queen shared a bank account. What the seriously? I don't know. It's a rumor, okay? So don't take it as fact, but I don't know. Geoloff said his death was met with cheers and little sadness among the crowd I was seeing. It was planned removal using a small group of 4 migrants as the assassin. Oh, okay. Alex says, so frustrating. The law is forced up upon us. Votes have never really mattered in the grand scheme. They matter now, I'm telling you now. The local elections matter more. I used to think it was the other way around. It's not. Your local matters more. You need to know who your local people are and what they stand for, because that's where, and you got to, like, you can't just sit back and go, oh, they've got this, you know what I mean? This is an interactive thing. You have to vote. Vote with all the might you can, which isn't much as a pen. But just, yeah, don't not vote. I am Kai said, decided I didn't like doctors or dentists, so I lanced my tooth, home root canal. Oh, wow. I've watched people pull them out with pliers, their teeth. Jill said, I'm going to watch my son Hunter tonight. I hear it's hilarious and accurate. Really? I might have a look at that, actually. I haven't written it down, so. And apparently they found out Twitter is 80 to 90% bots. So imagine that. All those comments you see having a go at people, and all the comments you see on a lot of well-known people's, that are like trolling, they're bots. I've got a few things here written here too. Oh, yeah, the reason for the raid was supposed to be looking for Clinton's emails. They thought he had them. And Biden signed off on it. And Mr. T's speeches indicate that things are going to happen very shortly. And also, I nearly said it. The investigations of the selections, right, is still going on in the background. They're finding a lot more and turning things over. Oh, and a trans activist went out and poured pee all over themselves in protest. Of what? I don't know. Why would you do that? But isn't that a biohazard on the street then? Robin said the royals will soon be gone, whereas where there is a monarchy, the people aren't free. People don't want to be ruled over like that. I have to ignore the ones who's sad over her. I'm sad for the kids, yeah. I'm kind of waiting to see who's who and what's what with that family. Darren said, I wonder how long our notes will be valid. Tender now. Oh, not long, I'm hearing the whole thing's just going to, that'll probably scare people too if the whole financial system collapses and no one can get anything or pay for anything. People will probably be worried. Because I'm hearing it's coming. It's just going to yeah. I've heard September, mid to the 20th, from the mid to the 20th somewhere. Firecook said Lord Mountbatten was a big influence on Charles, and I'm sure he introduced Charles to Savile. Hi, you have. How you going, Firecook? Alex said this is a real chance to change everything, but Charles already signed up to the WF. It's like screaming into an empty room. Alex said, why won't people wake up? I know. Cynthia said, hey, late start. You sound so much better. Yay, bless you. Happy Friday. You too, Cynthia. George said, I don't vote. Don't trust this politicians. I think you've got to find a local politician that at least aligns with a lot of your views. Because I'm not going to tell people who to vote for or which side to vote for. It's up to whoever aligns with your views. And how do we know? They're probably lying anyway. I wouldn't even know. Jill said those in the know called him Lord Mountbatten. Darren said, don't worry, Alex. God has planned everything and he always wins. Yep. I am Kai said, thought from birth, Alex. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know. Yeah. King Snurgle said, at least with money going all digital very, very soon, won't have to suffer Charles' pin-back-eared ugly mug on our money. Yeah, I'm hearing that too. That it's got to go digital. So we'll see what happens. I am Kai said, it's impossible for God to lose. Yeah, it is. Darren said, I'll resist digital money as long as possible. Well, if the whole financial system collapses, no one will be using money anyway. I don't know how quick the digital side will come up. And, yeah, is that the mark of the beast? Jill said, lol's probably not, George. King Snowball said, I just don't think they are planning to mint any new money in the UK anytime soon. Out to Lunch said, you'll be uncomfortable and like it. Yeah, you'll eat bugs and you'll be happy. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. That's what the WEF want from us. But they want to, you know why? They think that natural resources are for them, not the rest of us, okay? They think they're special, okay? So, and when power goes out, I'd be looking at houses of politicians and things. Is their power still on? Because I guarantee they're still going to have their power on. And it's going to be, it's a matter of national security or some shit, you know. Alex said, I know, Darren, it's just frustrating, but I know we have to go through this to realise there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yep. I am Kai said, yep, time to smoke something. I am Kai, yep. Yeah, came in twice for some reason. Jill said, wait, King Girl Snurgle, he was? Alex, the light is a train coming there. Coming at us. Beckham USA said the grand solar flash, a micronova. Yeah, I've heard that too. That's supposed to happen later in the year, isn't it? And instead of making us forget everything, it's supposed to make us remember everything, including who we are, where we came from. Don't know. That's just being thrown out there, so we'll see what happens. King Snurgle said, Alex, what are they keeping quiet about is the light at the end of that tunnel. It's a mirror. Alex said, choo-choo. I am Kai said, plant your heels, square your shoulders and keep moving forward. Exactly. Hey, my Tennessee, how you going? You sound so much better. I hope you do feel better. I didn't get my notification. Hey, everyone. I do feel better, thank you. Out to Lunch said, Soul Train. George said, Charles will never be loved like the Queen was. I can't see it. He's just not a likeable person, really. GLF said, from what I heard today, not only was Bannon in custody, but 35 top Trump officials were caught in FBI raids. It is tampering by making people afraid to serve with Mr. T. If he, yeah, exactly. But they're not. They're all standing anyway, aren't they? Standing beside him. Darren said, apparently pictures from the new space telescope disprove the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That was a theory. It was a theory. And everybody accepted it as fact. Alex said, I think I only like Diana and maybe Harry after he started showing them up. I am Kai said, everything I've and says is going to be done this year. Shannon said, thanks for the thunderstorm and moistness, Deb. Out to Lunch said, there was something on Seinfeld. The dingo took my baby. Wow, yeah. Elaine was trying to mimic the Australian accent. A dingo took my baby. Alex, I'm not sure if it's true, but I think they're trying to stop a book Harry has written that could... Oh, okay. Well, that would be interesting. Alex said Podesta's art is disgusting. It is. Anyone who does a Google search, you'll find out. King Snurgle Gergelson said, Darren, they called it the Big Bang Theory as they're effing with your minds. Jill said, Jeffrey Dahmer it was. Sorry, yes. A Jeffrey Dahmer victim. They have that as a statue in their house. A man bent over backwards with no head. Why? Why would you do that? Sorry, I was watching something on Ed Gein not long ago. I think that's why I got the name mixed up. Out to Lunch said, Alex, why would he write such a book? Yep, Alex Jeffrey Dahmer, yep. I am Kai said, Alex, maybe Diana's writing instructor is his daddy. Yep, everyone's correcting me. It's Jeffrey Dahmer, yep. Darren said, Diana was loved by many. Harry is just under the thumb. He has to live with not being able to make up with his nan. That may cause friction in his marriage. Out to Lunch said, Catwoman rule. Alex said, I heard it was James Hewitt and he even got threatened by the Royals to keep his mouth shut or they should kill him. Wow. Deb said, you're welcome, Shannon. I said, yeah, Harry's is the writing instructor's child. Alex said, and Harry and James look very much alike. Wow. They certainly do. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Carl Anthony said, I've almost 20 cats in my house. Am I? I am Kaya said, what kind of crazy requirements for 11 dogs? Alex said, I'll have to look up that story again about Dingo Baby. I've seen so many things years ago and it'd be interesting to watch them again now with more information. Definitely. Geoloff said, the Podesta art is a victim of Jeffrey Dahmer. Yep. Hope you're well, Geo. D-Lee, how you going? King Snurgle said, I am Kai, twice as crazy as me. I've only got 6. I am Kai said, bipolar here, maybe only 4, maybe 3 emotions. Well, I hope you can still laugh because that's what you need. Alex said, get the honey, Hev. I've got it right next to me in case I need it. Deb said, so 10 Day Darkness will not talk about the movie of Brandon's son and trafficking movie that are out now. Yeah, I'm going to try and track that down and watch it. Hey, Sunflower Charlemagne, how you doing? In numerology, 10 signifies an ending, the end of a life cycle. Life cycle can mean death and rebirth. There you go. Alex said, I heard America doing 10 Days of Darkness too. Wow. Cynthia said, darn it, yep, cough that nasty up, continued prayers. Yeah, I've still got, it's still there. I've just got a couple more days. I should be all right. Alex said, which apparently has never been done. Oh, the 10 Days of Darkness in America. Everyone's saying hello. King Snurgle said, Carl, you must be feline transgendering. You're becoming crazy Catwoman. Darren said, yes, Alex, and all American flags are half-mast. Oh, are they really? I am Kai said, Alex, yes, I've heard it's 17 days for Queenie. Oh, could be sooner than I think then. That's it, my son Hunter. I've got it written down. I'm going to look for that. Hey, Sunflower, how you doing? Alex said, I thought it was going to be more days. I am Kai. Oh, everyone's little sunflowers. Look. Oh. Luna said, the Queen passed. It hit me harder than I thought. I would mostly, because of her and my grandmother look so much alike. It was like her passing all over again in a way. Oh, Luna, I'm sorry. Yeah, my mum is a royalist. She loved the Queen. And she would not allow me to tell her anything bad. Oh, God love you. I am Kai said, 17 was last I heard. Heads banging, though, not up to speed today. Alex said, she's being moved back to London Tuesday, then a funeral is Monday after that, apparently, then 7 days after that, so quite a while. Okay. Shannon said, unicorns are a symbol for slavery and chains and servitude. Darren said, also, she died on 8/9, which adds to 17. I am Kai said, kind of adds up, I think, 5 different countdown clocks going on. I've seen one too. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was the X22 report. I can't remember who I seen it through. Alex said, I was trying to work out if there was any number symbolism with it. I know there's a full moon tonight. Luna said, the unicorn is Scotland's national animal. But it's not a real animal. I am Kai said, numbers for days she went equals 666. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? Good to see you from Denver. Wow. Alex said, what are the odds of the Queen passing full moon Eve and Charles becoming king on a full moon? I am Kai said, several 17s line up now, 666s. I forgot the others. Out to lunch said, Denver, Colorado. Hello. I am Kai said, Alex, nearly Darren said, how did you get 666? Alex said she was meeting Liz Truss on Tuesday. Then two days later, she was gone. Maybe they finished like they have done with so many people we know, like my granddad years ago. You never know. George said Charles will be the third. Charles III will bring in the Great Reset. King Snurgle said, Alex, well, there's this thing. It's called sacrificial murder. Sometimes gets called the royal prerogative. I am Kai said 99 upside down and 2022 equals 6. Fair enough. Out to lunch said full moon thing is cute thing. Wow. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Darren said, no, she died on the 8th. She died yesterday. Alex said, they got your granddad. What did they do to him? I'm Kai said, well, Guru has his maths screwed. Darren said, yes, on Thursday, September the 8th. Apparently it was yesterday afternoon, but they announced it 6:30 UK time yesterday. Darren said the PM knew at about 4:30. Alex said, I refuse to call him anything but Charles Farley or Charles III. David said, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not going on the cart. That's good. I am Kai said, I swear yesterday was the 9th all day. Watch 2 lives. Yeah, today's the 10th here. Alex said, yeah, he made her queen consort. Out to lunch said, his eyes here yet? No, he did send me an email, which I did get and watched what he was showing me, and I agree with it. Hey, Michelle Epp, how you doing? George said, when the news report said the Queen's health was not good, I knew she'd passed away. Yeah, it depends on what day she actually did pass away. King Snurgle said, I think the doctors didn't realise it would be so quick. They didn't want it known. They hadn't given William enough time warning to get to Balmoral. Alex said, although she will always be horsey face. I am Kai said, Big Mike. I am Kai said, Tootsie Roll is all you see. Alex said, yeah, I don't think many of them were there. Be like they originally said. Darren said, king's wives are always queen consort, but queen's husbands are just princes. What's that out to lunch? Is that an eggplant? I can't tell for Barry's. Lacey, how you doing? Charles' speech was 9 minutes long and the date is 9/9. Flip that upside down. Okay, there you go. Alex said, listening to the commentary yesterday was like listening to robots having a malfunction. Wow. There it is again. That show, okay? I'm gonna have to look for that and watch it. George said 666. King Snurgle said, I dumped this comment I'm about to copy into comments. On Channel 4 News comments, a lot of people liked it before I got binned. Said, my darling second wife, the ex-divorcee and Diana replacement, the one who technically, according to the rules, should prevent me from being king if Mummy hadn't intercepted and changed them. Unlike my great uncle, who had to go into excommunication mode in villas throughout Europe. I am Kai said 666 would be today. Second time for me, I swear. Alex said he said in his speech that he would be stepping away from all his charities, blah, blah, how convenient, after they started investigations on fraud over Charles' charities. Interesting, isn't it? How it's playing out. I am Kai said I'd rather repeat than skip, I guess. King Snurgle said it's been because of comments like this. I'm on my 23rd tube account, lol. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. George said, lol. Alex said, this is perfect opportunity for them to bring in the new digital age. They've gone on about the following rituals that now follow a death in the new age. They're not even hiding it. Shannon said, almost home, 10 minutes. Hey, Pamela, how you going? Awoke Americans are ready for market collapse and want it now. Lots and lots of cleanup here is happening. Queen Sheath, a market in time. Interesting. Out to lunch said Gateway Pundit is good news source. Yes, they are. I've got them bookmarked. Out to lunch, said Shannon Spear, texting and driving. Pamela said the foe is over. I am Kai said you'll own nothing and be happy, or else. Alex said all MPs get their energy bills paid for this winter. Oh, yeah, they're having a competition in the UK to pay people's electricity bills. How bad is it when you need competitions to pay for people's electricity bills? Insane. Sunflower said they want a smaller population to control. Yeah, they do. Robin said, be prepared because I heard the banks will be shutting down since they announced the Queen's death. It'll be temporary, but we won't know for how long. Heard UK is first, internet blackout too. Yep, I'm just waiting for it all. Darren said, digital money can be wiped out at any time. Yeah, it can be controlled as well. I'm Kai said, be careful, Shannon. Pamela said, look for scare event or market next. Yeah. Hey, JJ, how you doing? I am Kai said, twice is a skip, one instance, two memories. Alex said, that's the worrying thing, Darren. Well, if this financial system goes, no one's going to be paying anything. So, I mean, like, banks aren't going to get their, like, people's mortgages. Nothing's going to be turning. So don't freak out that you can't pay anything. No one will be able to pay anything. We'll see how that all goes. King Snurgle said, Alex, you missed out there. Drugs, hookers, inside dealing, profit share outs. Darren said, yes. Alex, noticed they want the maximum bill to be about £2,500. Many of us didn't use half that amount, but wealthier people would average more. Should be cap on unit price instead. Alex said, good point, King. Yes, taxpayers pay for all that too. What a effing liberty. Robin said, I think Charles announced today that the funeral will be 17 days from a death instead of 10. Interesting. Hey, Menacing Muskrat, how you doing? Alex said, anyone who's watched Catherine Take knows where that light comes from. I love that old man. I am Kai, said Robin. I've heard that also. Saying, hello, Muskrat. Alex said, Catherine Tate, not Take. Oh, Tate. King Snow. Oh, hang on one sec, guys. I'm going to have to blow my nose again. It's just filling up. Hang on. The joys of having the flu. Okay. Alex, exactly. They invert everything. It is the UK, not the USA, that has landed the free everything for MPs, government, servants, monarchy, etc., etc. Pat said Harry has no royal blood. Rudy said 7:09 p.m. in Houston, Texas. I am Kai said Pat, not a drop. Menacing Muskrat said thumbs it up, folks. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, and check if you're subscribed, if you want to be. Pat said Harry has no royal blood. Alex said it's unbelievable how these crooks have been able to get away with it for so long. Stipping this in pretty much all country now. So the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Yep. I am Kai said not even flavoured. Darren said, Pat, the only royal resemblance is the red hair. JJ said, you may not have been crazy before all those dogs and cats, but after there's a good chance you'll become crazy. Similar to having a house full of teenagers. Yep. Luana, how you doing? Hi, Hev. Hope you're feeling better. It's getting exciting. I'm going to cough again. Sorry, guys. I am feeling better, though, believe me. I've still got everything, but I'm feeling better. King Snurgle said, Pat, Harry's royal blood comes from his mother, pre-Germanic conquest, old English royalty. Her family are old, pre-Civil War royalty. I heard that too, that the reason that Charles married Diana was because she had more royal blood in her than... I am Kai said, Alex, until now we lived in relative isolation from information. George said, I thought the USA was in darkness since Biden became president. Yeah, is it like 17 months or something or more? Menacing Muskrat said Glam's calling posted too. Yeah, I did a video yesterday on that. Yes, I did. It's up here on YouTube. Hopefully, still there. Stuart said, hi, everyone. Hope the salve's working. I have lots to do, heaps of still, and it stings. Oh, the black salve, I put it on my nose. It did nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe I put it on the wrong bit. I don't know. I have to work it out. Menacing Muskrat said, Dealey, hello, boy. What a week to be alive. Alex said, true, I am Kai, but surely now in the age of information, everyone should know what's going on. But like Darren said, people don't know, they don't know. Yeah, exactly. If you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. You know what I mean? I know that sounds like, yeah, but you don't. If you don't know, then you don't know that you don't know. I am Kai said there's so many events and clocks, cheese and crackers. Yeah, I think just grab your popcorn and watch. George said, I watched Hev's post about Glam's calling the other day. Yep. I am Kai said, Alex, we're watching on fast though. Menacing Muskrat said, full moon, harvest moon is September the 12th. Hey, Dave from Flint, Michigan. How you doing? Alex said, I pray every day more people will wake up fast. Yeah, I think a lot of people are though. Maybe not as many as we'd like, but, I mean, people are waking up. Menacing Muskrat said Queen was X'd in 218, I believe. Yeah, they always wait to announce things when they need something, you know, whether it's a distraction or whatever. They normally, even if it has happened beforehand, they'll wait to announce things. I am Kai said I'd trade split personality for split whatever this is lately. Oh, no. 7:16 now in Houston, Texas. The time's ticking. King Snowball said, Alex, we have to face it. Those that haven't woken by now aren't going to. Maybe these non-player characters are clones, hybrids, whatever, just to make up the numbers. Menacing Muskrat said Charlie also was the one that headed the WEF. I am Kai said Muskrat. I heard that time also. Out to lunch said Dave Morey, hello, is the water any better? Yeah, remember Flint, Michigan's water? You poor guys. George said Liz Truss bored the Queen to death. Yeah, how was she? She was up and my mum said that she was sick, really sick before it all happened. And then I heard she met Liz Truss like a day or two before, and I thought, how sick was she? Menacing Muskrat said, I'm going to find the video. Pat says, sub to Franchot Pearson YouTube. Explains all the color coding, gematria, and messaging, and Jacob's Israel YouTube. Very interesting. Hang on a sec. I've got to write that one down or I'll misspell it. Pearson. And who's the other one? Jacob. Israel. Okay. King Snuggle said that makes sense. I thought Charlie Boy's speech was short. David said King's wife is the king consort. Prince Philip was the Queen's consort. Hey, Lisa, how you going? And there is a link. Yep, Charles and the World Economic Forum just aligned on the Great Reset. Yep. I am Kai said Muskrat. Kabbalah Guru has shorts on it also. Darren said makes sense. Lacey Roberts, the 666 should mark the one who will destroy. George said Liz Truss wants to be the next Maggie Thatcher. I am Kai said market crash planned either way. Yes, it is. Hey, Burnaby Lee, how you doing? Hello, beautiful, having beautiful peeps. Alex said, let me just go to my money tree. Yeah. Great, isn't it? Oh, shit, we're in for some hard times, I think. Darren said, got any seeds for that, Alex? I'm Kai said, Alex, Money Bush is safer. Darren said, I thought Money Bushes were only fans. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to be careful reading the comments, okay? King Snurgle said, George, I'd love Truss to become another Margaret Thatcher. Thatcher has been rotting in a grave for years. I'd be very happy for her to join her. Out to lunch said, Pat, seen that man on Dark Outpost. I liked him too. Home Kai said, Darren laughed my ass off. Alex said, wouldn't that be awesome if we could buy money tree or bush seeds? Sherry said, they're bringing out the Hunger Games when you have to compete to get your bills paid. Yes. I am Kai said, you can. It's called pod. Yeah, money tree. I am Kai said, yep, money bushes. There you go. Menacing Muskrat said, lots of weirdness is about to happen. Lol, I'm so excited. I know. Hey, Kirsten, how you doing? Had a nana nap last week. I'd been wondering about the enemy. Woke with sentence in head. They will rule 10 minutes. Their time is short, not literal. Hold our ground. Yeah, exactly. It's happening. Yep. The Queen's death was the beginning, I believe. It was a very important marker. King Snurgle said all women already have a money bush. They just need to buy a camera, PC. Oh, no. 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 Don't do that, girls. Don't do that. It's not worth your... Oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth your... What do you call it? Yep. Not modesty. Oh. Don't let it all out there. Oh, dear. Luna Shan said, I'm going to have to go to a family get-together. My love and prayers to you all. Have fun, Luna. I am Kai said, Muskrat, I know, right? They'll say everything happens by year's end, all of it. That's what I think. From here to the end of the year, get ready. Hang on to your hats. Hang on to your chairs. Whatever you want to hang on to. Geoloff said, what did you think about that small video I sent you from the Gematria Effect channel? Oh, God, I think I did watch it. I don't know, Geoloft. I don't know if I've seen it or not. Was that through Twitter or was that an email? Because I've been sent a lot of stuff to watch and I'm trying to remember if I seen it. Because especially if it was in the last 2 weeks, I probably haven't because I was so sick that I didn't do a lot of stuff. George said, take care, Luna. Burnaby Lee says, sending healing, Hev. Oh, thank you, guys. Alex said, good night, Luna. Hope you have a wonderful time. I'm Kai said, it's so exciting. It is. David says, saw your video on Glamours yesterday, Hev. I don't have a clue what goes on with them either, eh? Yeah, I just find it interesting. Sherry said, Yig on YouTube and Telegram is also looking into the Somerset Belnoff thing. Yeah, well, that's what I was reading yesterday. It said the American and Australian content creators. And at the time, as far as I know, but I could be wrong, but as far as I know, I was the only Australian one doing it. And I know Deception Bites and Yig were doing the America, you know. So, and they did mention that they were watching. So, but I have no ill will towards anyone. I'm just interested. So there you go. Menacing Muskrat said, I know, right arm, Kai upheavals in September, red October, and November to remember. Yep. Yes, from here, the next few months is just going to be insane. If you thought it was insane already, just wait. It's, I don't even think I know what's exactly, coming. Geoloff said Mount Rainier is venting in Tacoma, Washington. Is it really? Wow. Alex said, I watched that Glams calling today, Hev. Apparently the note they passed around Parliament said London Bridge is down. Then they all left during the middle of talking about energy bills, I think. Yeah, of course they would. I am Kai said, wonder what December will be. The flash, the solar flash? I don't know. That's what I'm here. That's what I heard years ago. So we'll see if it comes true. Rudy's saying 7:27 p.m. in Houston, Texas now. TikTok. Time is ticking. Out to lunch said, remember the 5th of November. Yeah, I do remember. Was that anonymous? That used to always say that. David said, another Dave, I'm in Mariaville, Maine. Oh, lovely. I am Kai said, I'm still feeling an event on the 3rd. Messing Muskrat said, I think, did you mean to say exactly out to lunch? George said, bring back Guy Fawkes. Yeah, that's who it was. Remember the 5th of November? I thought it was the 3rd. Remember. No, I think it's the 5th. I might just be getting mixed up now. Hey, Jenny. Evening all from England. How you doing? JLoff said, look up Operation Golden Orb. Interesting. Operation Golden Orb. I am Kai said, hello, love. D-Lee said, Kai, it'll be what you make it December. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, yeah, that's my video, the Glam's Calling one. Is it? Is that mine or is that? Yeah, Hev's video, Glam's Calling. Yep. King Snurgles said, I am Kai. December will be Santa Claus is coming to take absolutely anything you have left that you haven't had to sell off to pay energy bills. Santa Claus's Christmas present to everyone. And I'm Kai went, Kirsten said, hi, Hev, I'd like to ask the audience here how long they are planning to prep for, 3 months, 6 months or longer. Well, I don't know what anyone else is doing, but I prepped enough. I've probably got enough food to last a couple of months. I don't know if you'll need it, but look, it doesn't hurt to be prepared anyway. So yeah, I've probably only got a couple of months' food, but it's what you can do, whatever you can do with whatever you have, you know. But yeah, everyone else might have different ideas. Burnaby Lee said info reg black. Okay, I can't read that. Oh, black salve. You really need extra boost your immune system when using it or you can get sick. Antioxidants are needed. Lots of C, A, D, E, green tea, elderberry, great for mucus. Okay. Because that's funny because I stuck the black salve on right before I got the flu. And then I got the flu. I am Kai, said King. D-Lee said 1 day at a time. Out to lunch said 3 months ahead but canning still. Rudy said, what type of cereal does Haley and Bailey eat? I am Kai, said D-Lee, well, you've lost me completely. D-Lee said, oh, yep. George says, soul. I am Kai, said, ouch. Menacing Muskrat said, remember old Charlie boy that said he would love to come back as a virus to control world population? Yeah, that wasn't Charles. That was his, I've forgotten again. The Queen's hubby. I've got a mind like a sieve. Don't mind me. Prince What's-His-Face. The Queen's husband. Darren said, that's the problem, Kirsten. It depends how much of our civilization reigns when it's all over. Alex said, when I was watching all the world leaders giving their speeches yesterday, I almost thought it looked like when Tom Hanks went missing and all chat show hosts are speaking code. There you go. Out to lunch said, anyone remember Soul Train music? Soul Train? Music show, Soul Train? I don't know. I am Kai said, I'll be glad when everything stabilises. Yeah, I think that's going to take a little while. Alex said, they look like they were shitting themselves, in my opinion. Hopefully they are, because they know they're going down. Menacing Muskrat said, whoops, maybe that's it, Prince Philip. I keep forgetting his bloody name. Phil, you know. Kill Phil. No, I'm kidding. He's already dead. You can't kill him. But, I mean, I'm thinking of, you know, There was a movie called Kill Bill, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. I was kind of referring that to Philip. Dealey said, I heard that speech too, Muskrat. Davis said, turning 60 in a month, I hunt, fish, trap and forage in eastern Maine, 0 debt, no credit, no mobile, well, septic living. Very good. I'd love to live like that, seriously. I am Kai said, out to lunch, yep. George said, menacing, that was Prince Philip, yep. There you go, there, menacing muskrat, royalcentral.co.uk. Philip, Prince Philip's deadly virus gaff continues to haunt him, even after he's dead. Shannon said nope, I'll pull over to text. So, out to lunch says, Sofa King, Rita, dead. David said, I'm prepared for either scenario, Golden Age or Mad Max. You choose. The biggest threat is people asleep. Yeah, I'm prepared for both. Doesn't matter which way. And I think that's how you have to be right now. Out to lunch said, Shannon Spears, you pull over a lot then. You can do the talk to text. I'm not sure if it'll pick up the words correctly, but you can do that. Alex said, Trudeau looked like he'd been crying. Ooh. Geoloff said, yeah, the Gematria effect video I sent you on Twitter. It was just a taste of his videos. It was about the Queen's passing. He did a longer video last night. Gematria effect usually gets it right. I'll have to have a look. Geoloff, definitely. Yep. I'll check that out when I'm finished. Alex said, good Shannon, not worth crashing for. I am Kai said, upgrade. Lacey said, hi, David from southwestern Maine. Wow. Menacing Muskrat said, George, yes, you are right, but Charlie Boy wanted to be a tampon for Camilla. Shannon said, no, I've been home a while now. I am Kai. Do you mean upgrade or upgraded? Pamela said, Jubilee time worldwide. Oh, wouldn't that be good? Forgive all debt, all that stuff. Yep, let's go the Jubilee. Hand all the money back. That would be better. Okay. Menacing Muskrat said V for Vendetta. Remember the 5th of November. Is that where it came from? I just remember, like, I think it was anonymous or someone saying it. Someone in a Guy Fawkes mask. Darren said gunpowder, treason and plot. Sounds about right. Kai said, I'm hitting the woods at worst. Out to lunch said, grade what? Alex said, Biden seemed quite sprightly giving his speech. I think that's the most I've seen him animated for months. Maybe they gave him a good charge or filmed it a while ago. Yeah, maybe they sent some volts through his body. I can imagine them doing that to try and make him, like, move. But it's a fine line between him moving and the death, you know. I am Kai said, yep, upgrade from Idiocracy. Okay. King Snurgle said, Alex, when Queenie died, the royal license to kidnap, torture, drain all the Indigenous Canadian kiddies must have all died with her. Would explain Trudeau's tears. Dealey said, Kai, that's me too. Woods and caves. Yeah. Yep. I'm so want to go. I so want to go out there. Shannon said, if you love the Royals and hate Mr. T, the Mockingbird media program is working. David said, Lacey lived in Southwest for 25 years, used to own Seawall camping supplies, born and raised on the island. Lovely. Out to lunch said, yeah, my bad. I am Kai said, with 2 posted for a double dose of his pimping. Menacing Muskrat said, it snowed up here, Hev. Oh, wow. I'm jealous. Like, we got that one, it melted the next day. And it wasn't that deep. It was only like maybe an inch and a half or something. It wasn't much. But it was still something to see. Darren said, probably an old film, Alex. I've only seen 1 or 2 glimpses of the Queen since COVID started, but it didn't quite look like her. Oh, yeah, The Outer Light did a video on YouTube that I've got to catch up on that points out some things with the Queen. in pictures and that. So that's going to be interesting to watch too. I am Kai said, loved it here. I loved it there. 8,947 entries for upgrade. Burnaby said, yeah, that's probably why you got sick. My mum did the same thing before with Black Sab. Really? Could that cause you to get the flu? Could I have made myself sick? Alex said, Phil. Lacey said, hey, David, I've lived in southwestern Maine my whole life. I still live in the same town. That's lovely. King Snurgle said, virus boy, Prince Philip. Yes. Jenny said, echinacea is amazing for the immune system. Very strong antiviral. Yep. Burnaby said, just remember your body can perfectly heal. Yep. King Snurgle said, Prince Philip arranged the murder of my grandfather, so I got something in common with Alex by the look of it. Oh, really? Hey, Danielle, how you doing? The US midterm, so I'm going to have to be careful what I say. In this year is when total lunar eclipse occurs with the moon very near Uranus on November the 8th, 22. This means expect to be surprised. Yeah. Well, I think Mr. T's coming very soon. I am Kai. Tom went poof. David Spade went apes schnitz. Yep. Burnaby said, yeah, echinacea too. Awesome. Yep. Michelle Epps said 3 months food and still going. We'll have to help others also. Geoloff said Santa is Satan who really naughty and nice. It's all in front of you. They code it but never lock it up. Everything with the Queen is a Tesla ritual. 369. Interesting. Alex said the last picture of her, I thought she just looked like an old lady. Her and Liz Truss are apparently the same height. Liz looked like a giant next to her. Yeah, that was the thing. The Queen looked like she was like 3 feet tall. I'm serious. It didn't look right. Menacing Muskrat said, Drama Queen Trudeau made me ill. Watching him nearly burst into tears. Drama teacher. Yeah. I am Kai said, dig him up and kill his dead body. Is that Prince Philip? Make sure he's dead. A stake through the heart? I don't know. Darren said the photo with Liz Truss looked edited. Yeah, there you go. It could have been. Rudy's still keeping time in Houston, Texas over there. It's 7:40 p.m. now. Alex said it was so sycophantic, wasn't it, Muskrat? So fake. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. King Snurgle said they did that to Cromwell. I think that's the perfect precedent to do it to all the Germanic fake royals. Shanna said drip, drip, drip becomes a flood. Yeah, the info. Alex said, hey, Randy. Randy said, just back from a motorcycle ride. Good on you, Randy. Kirsten said, my concern is of all the services, fuel, power, grains, etc. Devolution takes months to get food to market. So 3 months to fix society and months more to get it to us. Do you remember they said that the military were doing things to help? I don't know if anyone remembers this, but the military were going to be brought in to start things up again. Does anyone else remember that? It was from a few years ago. It was from the board. I am Kai said 2 Ps for a double dose of pimping. King Snurgle said, Randy, I've got a question. Your name puzzles me. What is Doane? Doane, and how can you tell when? You guys. Darren said, penny for the guy. Menacing Muskrat said, I pray that Trudeau was crying for other reasons, not because of the Queen's death. He's so dirty. Ugh. Yep. Alex says, sounds awesome, Randy. Randy said, dead on arrival, not. Always Randy. I am Kai said, one report said they off, then shut to a clone, then off until clone's gone. I don't know. King Snurgle's asking Randy questions. Randy said, gangsters from Pennsylvania. Oh, it means dead on arrival, not. That's what the DOAN means, his last name. Dead on arrival, not. I Am Kai said the legendary love story of Rita the Hooker Hoover, upgrade the pimp. Alex said, I really hope their evil kingdom comes crashing down now the Queen's gone. Charlie isn't going to change. We need to govern ourselves. We do. Bigly. King Snurgle said, my wife's younger brother, Randy, my wife's younger brother used to be a gangster from Illinois. Maybe you two guys are related. D. Lee said, agreed, Alex. Randy said, we're all related. I Am Kai said, Charlie has zero experience at anything useful. Yeah, he's useless. Menacing Muskrat said, I hope all of Charlie's secret tapes resurface. Out to lunch said, Randy, enjoy every ride. Alex said, exactly, I Am Kai. Geoloff said, the Jewish year 5782, which began on September the 7th, is not an ordinary year in the Jewish calendar. It's also known as a sabbatical year or Shemitah, as mentioned in the book of Exodus. Ooh, that's interesting. Stuart said, no, they just use the salve a lot in Queensland. No one gets sick from it unless the cancer is too bad. Okay. Hopefully I just picked the flu up from somewhere else. And it had nothing to do with the black salve. Pamela said, year's end for America and worlds afterwards. Yep. David says, sorry, I thought you meant Southwest Harbour on Mount Desert Island. I Am Kai said, Scuttlebutt says he's cooperating to save his skin. Alex said, I hope it all comes out, Muskrat. Does anyone know what happened to Maxwell? What prison did she go to? Or did she go back to the island? George says, I'm sure a lot of these politicians like their Uranus pleasured. I'm sure they do. Because they are all like that, aren't they? They're weird people, I'm telling you. They fling both way, every which way, some of them. Menacing Muskrat says something interesting is happening with the planets tonight. And it's a Facebook link. Oh, interesting. King Snurgle said, I'm Kai. Charlie Farley has his moments. He apparently used to be a great inventor. He came up with the idea of running his Aston Martin on wine. Nobody dared to tell him that it would cost £50 a gallon. Menacing Muskrat said, Randy, wow, hello, how you doing over there? I Am Kai said, Max got 25 years. Darren said, there's a ring around Uranus. Randy said, great single and writing lots. Stuart said, in fact, Hev, that's why Big Pharma's banned it. A 1 million fine if you sell it as cancer treatment. No reaction means you got no cancer as far as I've known. Yeah, that's what I thought. Out to lunch said, I can't see my Uranus. David said, US Navy vet, 81 to 85. Good on ya. Alex said she'd probably been sent to an open-air prison where she'll be allowed out like Rolf Harris to linger around a school. Let's hope not. Stuart said, Hev, sorry, my phone's playing up. That's all right. I Am Kai said, Captain Kirk loves toilet paper because, okay. You can read that one. It is funny. King Snurgle said, I'm Kai thing is the wine bit is absolutely true. You can't make these idiots up. Geoloff said, notice that 9/11 is being remembered on 9/09. It's nearly 9/11 here. Tomorrow will be 9/11 here. Whew. Okay, Stuart said, Australian Navy vet 1998 to 2001. Oh, good on you guys. Randy said, drinking beer and smoking J's. Menacing Muskrat said, Queen protects the king, D-Day, the countdown. Exactly, Menacing Muskrat. Yep, that's why. Hang on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Muskrat, yeppers. Hope so. Yep. Lacey said, oh, Oxford County, Maine. Randy said 10 Days of Darkness. George said the Queen's the most powerful piece in a game of chess. Yep. There's nothing protecting the king now. King Charles. Kirsten said, military and control will help Yes, Hev, thanks for the reminder. Yep, they will help with, I do believe, food and necessities, okay? So just hang in there. It still doesn't hurt to prepare yourself, but I do believe there's going to be help, okay? So I am Kai said so many sources saying it's done by year's end. Yep. Out to lunch said Stuart Warren, thank you for your service, even if I'm in US. Yep, exactly, guys. Thank you, anyone who has served. Appreciate that. Appreciate the fight for trying to fight for freedom for each country. Randy said, yes, full moon, just looking at it. And Alex said, it's full moon tonight. Out to lunch said, howling full moon. I am Kai said, here it comes. Freddie Lupercole, hey, going, Freddie? Morning, Hev. Just wondering how everyone down under is feeling about the Queen. Any thoughts? Much love. I have kind of spoken about it. It's the start of something. Just hang on to your hat now. It's going to get really rough, okay? I think the UK maybe, I don't know, it's pretty bad over there, so it could be quite rough. But, if you want to go back and listen and see what, and because other people have said stuff too that's really interesting and adds more. So King Snurgle said, Alex, I have heavy cloud cover, pitch black up here in the northeast coast. Can't see a thing outside. Yeah, I don't actually, Freddie, I don't know what the mainstream news is reporting or anything. I can say that to me personally, never really gave the Queen any, didn't care, me personally. But that's just me. I don't know what the rest of Australia feels. My mum's sad. She's crying, okay, because the Queen's passed away. At least she was yesterday. So, there's some people probably feeling sorry and sad because the Queen's died. Me, personally, I didn't know the lady, so I don't know. Didn't think one way or the other about her. I just didn't think a royal family was needed, but that's just me. And maybe there's something I'm missing, King Snowball said, I have heavy cloud cover, pitch black up here on the northeast coast. Can't see a thing outside. Randy said, I like Hev. God love you. Everyone's saying hello, Freddie, and hello. And Kirsten said, yes, it'd be wonderful to see Charles exposed. Remember the guy climbing out of the palace with a sheet? He died from the fall. I do remember that. There is footage somewhere, if you can find it, of a young naked man climbing out of the palace using sheets to try and escape, and he fell at the end. And he looked like didn't look like a little kid, but looked like teenage maybe. Randy said hello. Everyone's saying hello. Alex, I just went and checked and I can see it now. It's moved up in the sky a bit. I am Kai said, oh, thank goodness I yawned. What? Oh, you yawned. Randy said, nice to be among you all and recognise. Thanks. Love to all. You too, Randy. Hey, Kirsten. Hi. Hey, Dan Markle Senior. How you going? George said, the UK is not in a good place, Hev. I know. That's why I'm warning everyone to hang on, because it's going to be a hell of a ride till the end of the year. And Australia's not going to get off lightly either, believe me. No country will. I am Kai said, Kirsten, was it a little boy? Because it looked more like a teenager to me. King Snurgle said, Randy, I'm going to have to go and have a look at it again. King Snurgle said, Randy, crazies always recognise each other. You're very welcome in our global outdoor asylum club. Yeah, we're all in it. We're all in the outdoor asylum club right now with the lunatics running it. Menacing Muskrat said, we've been on this quest for nearly 6 going on 7 years. What a ride. Remember that POTUS made reference to, yep, Q11, yep. Randy said, yes, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. I am Kai said, one Japanese lady. What does it say? Feels so low about it. Shannon said, sorry, I was 8 minutes behind. That's all right. George said, Buckingham Palace have. Yeah, that was it. Out of the palace. I'm not a fan of the royal family, but it's the end of an era, and I'm more worried Charlie Turd is not in charge or who he signed us up to and was just wanting for the day she passed. Or waiting for the day. Yep. Astrid, how you going? Thank you. If that was you who gave me the buy me a coffee, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, yep. I'm Kai said, 2 stupid teen girls watch video editing and laughed. Geoloff said, Gorbachev of Russia, Elizabeth of England, who's next? Randy said, yes, Shannon. I am Kai said, Elizabeth is gone now. King Snurgle said there were stories coming out of St. James Palace years ago about how homosexual bullying was rife. St. James was Charlie's palace. Fits with a naked window jumper. Oh, there you go. There's Snopes fact check. Escape from Buckingham Palace, young boy. Yeah, they would. Shannon said she's been gone a while, just like they did with Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's what I think. They may have been gone already, and they wait to announce it until they need some kind of distraction or something. Or they need to do something and they need that as part of it, you know. Out to lunch, said Loft Pope, maybe China Joe. I am Kai said, between death and Force D, I'd pick death. Dealey said, I just said the same thing, Shannon. Hey, Gavin, how you going? Found some info which is interesting and needs more research. That is, Edinburgh, Scotland is Jerusalem. In the Bible, 2 Chronicles, the destruction happened under Constantine. That's interesting, Gavin. Hang on. Edinburgh, Scotland is Jerusalem. I'll look that up. I am Kai said Vader was a synthetic. You never know. Shannon said Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, exactly. Weekend at Bernie's. That's what we're watching. I swear we're watching that with Joe Biden. It's Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Biden's. There you go. Everyone's propping him up and he's already gone. Astrid said, you're very welcome, dear lady. Thank you. And then Menacing Muskrat shared video of the young boy climbing out of Buckingham Palace. There you go. So, guys, if you can, click on that link and have a look. I am Kai said, wasn't there a song by Beck around that time? The only song I remember by Beck is that I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? I don't know. Where's my lighter? Got to keep my cuppa hot. Tea light candle. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which song it is, I Am Kai. I only remember that Loser by Beck. Shannon said, BB saying Gov Pedo Protection and Playground. Yeah. Yep. Menacing Muskrat said Gavin Pearson and this relates back to the Stone of Scone. Wow. Menacing said the Queen Liz was never anointed as queen because when she was crowned, she never had the real Stone of Scone, aka Jacob's Pillow, because the real Stone of Scone was in Scotland. Shannon said the real Biden died ages ago. Remember Trump said he's shot? Yep. Yeah, that's Weekend at Biden's now. George said just gave an invisible handshake to Biden. Kirsten said, I'm not upset about the Queen knowing what we've researched, but some of my woke friends were texting me saying how sad I had no words. I thought they were awake. Yeah, that's all you can do is just I couldn't even tell my mum that the Queen wasn't. She didn't want to hear it. She just did not want to hear it. And I went, okay, no worries. That's cool. I Am Kai said all Vader could do was look around and go back to sleep. Yeah, sounds like Joe. King Snurgle said Alex has gone quiet. Maybe another zzz attack. She might have fallen asleep. Randy said great cop this year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been planting things in inside, like in little containers inside the house to try and start them because it's supposed to be our spring, even though it's still cold. And we could get another frost or two, so I'm kind of hanging off putting them outside. So, yeah, Randy, I get what you mean. You're not the only one. I Am Kai just said, just tell that exactly that. I have no words. Shannon said, you're watching a movie. The world is a stage. Yes, it is. It's all playing out how it's supposed to, believe it or not. And they had to do it this way, otherwise millions would be killed. And they knew that, and they had to. I Am Kai said, I'm fighting a Z attack. Oh, I'll be gone soon. I've got to jump off. I'm getting tickly throat and need to blow my nose again and all that kind of stuff, you know. Menacing Muskrat said, Kevin Annette has taken the Queen and the people to the International Court, crimes against humanity. Gerloff said, keep your eyes on Jair Bolsonaro, president of Brazil, the day before England's news. Brazil celebrated 200 years of independence. Don't think this was a thorn in the side of the elites. I don't think this wasn't a thorn. Yep. I heard something about Bolsonaro, that Brazil is free. Shannon said, waking the sheeple. Yep. Alex said, no, King, I was getting a drink. Alex said, I was just listening and actually heard about that stone thing yesterday. Randy said, I'm stoned. I Am Kai said, actually ahead of schedule a bit, I think. Yep, I'd say they probably are. They probably are. Gerloff said, Brazil did a nationwide prayer for God to reveal to the world the truth for all to see. Oh, good on them. Good on them. Darren said, even awake people can feel the Queen's passing. It's a monumental change of what we've known all our lives. Yes. It's the end of something and beginning of something else. So, yeah, all I can say is hang on because it's going to be rough. I'll be back with another live as soon as I can. If I can do some videos during the week, I'll try. I am going to look after my granddaughter on Monday. So we'll see how we go. And I'll try and come back this week a couple more times than last week at least. Okay, guys, I'm going to outro it and I'm going to leave you to it. And I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Hang on one sec. Alex said, just like I heard her coronation agreement that she was supposed to share wealth after 50 years. I hope it all comes out. Great show. Excellent. Alex, miss your Calander avatar. There's another link, guys. Even though the Queen's gone, there are a few reptilians under a replacer. Yep. Go Brazil. I think so too. Coordinating, creative ability is nice. Yes. Can't share anything now. It's going to be a big adjusting period. Yes. Okay, guys. Have a good one, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, I've got to make sure I put the right one out.
Been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And where I'll go in life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.